Good morning. Welcome to casa.texpina. We're going to walk you through our Philippine house building experience today, just like we have been for the last year. Today is January 14th, 2021, build day 253. We are 1 year in construction as of today. Started January 14th, 2020, and we're still going. Thanks to COVID, we got locked down for about 60 something days, 65 days. We had another day that we lost for a typhoon recently, probably about maybe 3 months ago, and then it's just business as usual. So let me start out with the same way that I started about a year ago, with a special shout out for my brother Alan. Today is his 59th birthday. Happy birthday, Alan. You're getting old, dude. All right, since we're doing shout outs, let me go ahead and do some others because I've been neglecting doing the shout outs. So good subscribers, commenting, being an active part of our build experience, questions, answers, comments, suggestions, the whole nine. Let's go. Faye Buena from Jacksonville, Florida. Thank you. Ask the Music from Rajasthan, India. Daphne Osei from the UK. Mayette Lapointe from Bicol. Jürgen Peters from Germany. Joe San Agustin in Porac, Pampanga. Sean Jane Pasquale from London, UK. Virginia Strode from Nashville, Tennessee, down the road from where my dad's side of the family's from. Queens Cafe 777 from Southern California, SoCal. And most recently, Alan Velez from the Windy City of Chicago, Illinois. Guys, thanks for being a part of this experience with me. Y'all's questions, comments, and suggestions have made this whole experience worth the while of putting it up on YouTube, and also added benefit with those comments and suggestions, the interactivity part of it. So our general labor crew is here already on site. Let's walk around and see where everybody's working at this morning, and let's get started. Alrighty, let's get started over here on the other side of the house. Over in the bunkhouse area, our painters are continuing with sanding, macias, and prepping of our drawers. Good morning. So we're not doing the we only got a couple doors left to get done for the cabinet doors. They have done most of the first coat of paint. So this is the first coat of the final color on these down here. But as you can see up here on top, these doors still need to get their prime coat. Right now they've only got, or sorry, the base coat. They've only got the primer on there right now. And then we're going to get started on drawers. So, and these ones over here are still in the sanding and macias phase. So we've got our three painters here working on that section. Let's go ahead and walk across the street and see where people are at inside the house. So our two carpenters here in the hall, in the garage area, are working on two different cabinet sections. Mr. Alex is working on sections of wood that he's going to be using for building the drawers for our islands. So we've got two islands that have a lot of drawers on them, so he's working on those. And Mr. Allen is working on the cabinets for the media room half bath right up here. We'll show you that here in a little bit. Also, our electricians are on site, and both of them are working on installing our exhaust fan here for the garage CR, or the maid CR. That's where we're working up here. And out here in the front, our landscapers should be here sometime this morning. So this is just the initial layout. We're going to do some tamping, some little bit more, water it down, tamp it some, just a little bit, just enough to roll it and get it semi-compacted. You'll notice there's some small elevations that are starting to show where the work is going to be for some of the flower beds or some of the accent points, and then they're still going to continue to work on this side over here, bringing it up to grade. Got a question from one of our subscribers asking, are they using a laser level to make sure that, you know, they've got it all straight and level and everything? Yeah. Laser level. No, not quite. These guys are using the old by eye construction and the ever so technical barefoot. So, you know, walking across it and that doesn't quite feel level. So that's what they're using. Right now it looks like it's doing fairly well. So we'll just have to wait and see how the rain goes, and when it rains we'll see where the puddles are and adjust from there. Speaking of puddles, the landscapers are working on putting an additional drain for us, basically like just a drain out in the middle of the yard, because we do have an area here where the water seems to pond a little bit, so the elevation's not quite right. What they're going to do, instead of adjusting the elevation the whole way across, they're going to put the dirt in here, fill it up as best as possible, spread it out, do a best they can with leveling, but they're also going to put in a drain with some type of a catch basin on the top piece and drain it back into our other catch basin over here before it goes down and heads out into the storm drain. So it'll be doing its job. When we have a storm, it's going to be draining. So here in our garage area, one of our laborers, this is Mr. Jonathan, is going back and doing inserting the grout into our garage flooring. Make sure to fill the gaps, match the color. This is what they're working with. Up here in the media room, half bath, Mr. Allen is starting to work on our cabinet for the under sink. So under sink cabinet going in here. So he's going to work on that today. Should be able to get it roughed in and fabricate the doors for it, and then they'll be ready for paint. Alright, our landscapers have returned today, and they dropped off another load of dirt, load of soil over there, and good morning. They're also currently working on dropping off some hollow block. Yes, the landscapers are dropping off hollow block. What we're going to work on is a standard feature in most Philippine houses is that somewhere on the property you have a grotto. So we're going to have a grotto over here on this corner. Going to be about maybe 4 or 5 feet tall. It's not going to go any taller than the gate or the fence line there, and it's going to be here. So we'll have to see that as it comes through construction over the next 2 weeks. So keep an eye out on it. So as with any building, our little grotto here is starting out with a foundation. So we get it all squared off. It's all squared against the wall, and then coming out this way towards the house. And that way we got room to walk behind it, and somebody can't use it as a stepping stone to go over the fence line. So it's got a little space there, and we can look at all 4 sides of the grotto, because the design we're looking at will be open throughout the middle. Then they're going to use these blocks over here to start the foundation work. So we'll show you as they start throughout the day. All right, here in the media room, half bath, our cabinetry has been completed. So the next thing will be for them to sand, macias, and paint. So now it's on to the painters to finish. Looks good. I believe that's the last of the cabinets. The next thing is all the drawers for the islands. All right, now we're getting the dirt all spread out here on the north side of the house. So lots of, well, this is the east side, and then the north side here around the corner. So starting to get the elevation up to where it needs to be. Looking good. And let's go take a look at what the progress is on our little grotto over here. I believe right now. Oh, so this is the one that's going in?
Yes.
Oh, nice. So this is the statue that we've got going into our grotto for Mary. That's going to be over here, and Mary will be facing the house. So with her hands folded like that, she's praying for the protection of the house. Foundation work's getting started. Wow, it's like we're back in the beginning again. All right, back up in front, our little grotto's foundation is just about finished. So they're starting to fill in a little bit, and they're going to tamp it and get ready to start putting on a floor. I think we'll have to watch and see. They are also going to put out at least one step right here in the front. That's what we told them, just one step. Should be an interesting touch when it's done. All right, our painted cabinet doors are starting to go back in place. Same thing for the linen cabinet. Nice, nice. Next thing that's going to happen eventually, when they get ready, they're going to put in some handles. Very nice looking. So now that the doors have been painted, the cabinet doors have been painted and dried, Mr. Allen is starting to find out where they belong. He's starting to find out where they go and sit there and put them back into place. It's like putting a puzzle back together. So yeah, that's what is coming next. So they'll find out where they go, fit it to match, and match the hinges to it. All right, now for the finished product, almost. So we still need just the doorknobs on these to be able to open them up, and then they're still going to come back and finish the top of these by hand. So we'll have door on either side. So first view of what the finished kitchen cabinets will look like. All right, end of day 2 for landscaping, and we've got the bases of the grotto completed. So they've done the foundation here in the middle, and the one step all the way around. Think of it kind of like a kneeler. It's about how big it's going to be when it's done. So they're still going to do paletada on the outside, you know, the mortar, the rendering, as some people call it, the rendering on the outsides. Fill this in with concrete around here. Just going to have a concrete base so they can keep building up the rest. It's going to be 4 columns on the sides and a light from the top. nice little roof on top. So more to see in the coming days. So the landscaping has continued with the fill operations, and we've gotten pretty much most of the northeast corner of the house done. So it has been filled and mostly leveled on the north side of the house up to the driveway, and then they're working their way back this way still. So they've got half a pile of dirt on this side and still about 3/4 of a pile of dirt on that side. So more to continue tomorrow. Well, here in the living room, you can see a lot of our cabinet doors are disappearing, and they're not here in the main kitchen. So that means Mr. Allen has been putting them in place again here in the dirty kitchen area. Here we go down here. So this is our setup here on the back. Left to right, we got the generator for backup. It's not yet connected. Still waiting. I believe it's going to be sometime next week before the provider that we bought it from will be able to come out and install the auto transfer switch and cable that goes with. Then we've got our water filtration system. It's working fantastic. The water on the inside of the house tastes great coming out of the faucet, and we don't have to worry about getting sick off of it. No bacteria, nothing like that. So great water coming out of that. And then the last but not least is our gas hookup. Right now we've still got it hooked up to the little one. Even though everything's turned off, you can see that the ball valve here on the top is turned down, so that's off. And then when we get ready to get in here, move in and start cooking, we've got the big tank. We should be able to go off of that 6 to 12 months easily. So we'll see how this all works out. This is going to end up being our backup, because we're going to use this with the with the outside grill, the regular barbecue grill that we have. So that's all that's going to work. All right, guys, it's yabba dabba do time. Look, they're pulling away. All right, had a busy day today. Got started on our grotto, second day on landscaping. Starting to get some of the cabinet doors put back into place, and they're still continuing with sanding and painting some of the drawers. So lots of things going on still. We will see you back here again tomorrow. So if y'all like today's video, please give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of these videos, hit the casa.texpina star right over here, and you'll be subscribed. Hit the bell icon just below your view screen. You'll be notified of our next video upload for your viewing pleasure. So until we see you again tomorrow, have a great afternoon, and God bless.